Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how my snipers doing today? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the one, the only Xcn. Now, listen, right? Not too much news has come out surrounding this coin, but there is something very, very big happening. We have the Goliath.net testnet is active and open for participation. But the main thing I wanted to discuss was this. We can see the Xcn slash, what's W stand for this? The W ETH, right? Farm is currently yielding 45.64%. Wrapped Ethereum, there we go. My brain farted, right? How much liquidity do you have? So we can see, right? This is amazing, right? This is amazing. And I mean, my God, if you are not making the most out of this, then for me, you are truly, truly missing out as an XCN holder, right? I don't know what this is. Is this just to connect this? Right? Yeah, this is just connected. So, right, the A like 44.84%. So I think went down a little bit, yeah, because this was yesterday's post. But 40, almost 45%. Guys, we don't ever like see that anywhere, right? And this is like the perfect time to be staking. And the reason why I say this is because we have a lot of, we have gone down a lot in the last couple of weeks, and price action and momentum is really, really slow, right? If you would be staking, you would be staking like now, and let's say even the price goes lower. God forbid the price even goes down to here. You would be staking while we're in this zone. You wouldn't be staking up here when things are pumping an insane amount. You wouldn't be staking while, all the crypto markets are just blowing up and each week we're going up 20, 30, 50%. You're staking while things are slow, while things are super, super boring. So for me, this is a great opportunity to be making a lot of money with Xcn, right? I think truly, I tell you, if you do not stake right now, I do believe you are missing out on not only a lot of money, but it's just like the best opportunity in terms of where price is. Because it's very risky to start staking once things start pumping up, right? Like, let's say you locked away your coins for even a month, and then boom, right? A huge pump happened. Well, 2 week pump happened. Boom, you wouldn't be able to cash out within those, within that 2 week period. You have to wait until the end of the month. But now, we're at the bottoms. We are expecting, more downwards and sideways movement overall. And I'm telling you, this is like the best time to be staking. It literally makes the most sense to always stake at the bottoms because we still have to go sideways. We still have to start recovering price. And then even, once we start pumping, I mean, I expect for us to start breaking these not all-time highs, recent highs in 2025. And I expect for us to be coming back somewhere into the zone at the bare minimum. So look like what a long way that is, right? That's a very, very long way from here. If we're more or less supposed to take the price right now, the bottom of the box, they got a 12x upwards of 16x just from here. So that's what I'm saying. We still have a long way to go in terms of the blueprints or the blueprint when it comes to the pump and everything. So for me, if you are not making the most out of this, highly, highly recommend doing it. And yeah, it's very, very easy. You just connect your wallet with the Xcn, then you just choose how much you want to stake. And that's pretty much it. We could see there's almost $2 million staked there. So we can see whoever, let's just say even that was you. Let's just say even that was you, okay? All right, obviously it's not you because it's multiple people, but 1.87 million. So boom, 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 right? Times how much is this a month? It's going to be less than 4%. Let's just say 0.35%, which is technically not even right. 0.035, something like this. So if someone staked the $2 million, almost $2 million alone, they would be making 65,000 a month at least. It's probably a little bit more. It's closer to like 75,000. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. $75,000 of free Xcn is being given away across all of the people that ever staked, and the rewards are still super, super high. So highly recommend doing this. For me, like I said, it's a very, very free opportunity to be making good money. Anyways, let's talk about the Xcn price action. Let's also talk about some of the basics. So we can see Bitcoin's at 114,000. When we go to something like Xcn, last time we were, rank 140, now we're 145. So not bad. In the last month or so, we are down 16.5%. In the last week, we are down 2%. In the last day, we are just kind of flatlined, right? Just down 0.28%, nothing too crazy. Rank 145 out of 9,386 active cryptos, 320 million market cap, 20 million volume. So volume actually has gone up in the last 24 hours, 44%. But nothing too crazy. Last time we checked, we were consistently rising in holders, and we can see, right? We are rising in holders. People are buying the dip. People are consistently investing. And this is what you want to see. When your project is going down and there's not a lot of hype around it right now, there's not a lot of anticipation for some big news event. When you see the holders consistently go up and up and up, that means people see the vision, people see the value, people know it is a good time to be buying. And in general, when you look at it from this point of view, yeah, this box generally is a good time to be buying. Now, I am still a little bit concerned for this imbalance over down here, right? This imbalance is a little bit annoying. I'm not going to lie to you, but still, objectively speaking, if you did buy down here, and we're still looking at what? I still probably expect at least a 30x. I think we get to 10 billion market cap. So 33x, even if you did go down temporarily, let's just see, boom, temporarily even 60%. I know that sounds crazy, but from this green box to where we believe we're going to be heading, it's a 33%, or sorry, 33 times from here. So, you just have to endure. You just have to be dollar cost averaging at the bottoms, and everything is going to work out fine. People that were buying down here, right? People that were buying down here, they once had a vision of the price coming back up to these levels. And back then, you probably would have said, "Oh, that's crazy," right? If we took the top of this to maybe the bottoms for the highest Fibonacci tool, right? This would have seemed like very odd and crazy, even to go to the 4.236. Right? But we went all the way higher. Like we went higher and higher and higher. So that's the thing, people remember, these price zones, these price targets seem crazy until they're not. Remember, someone was down here buying and they were expecting these types of pumps to be happening too. And guess what? People probably called them crazy and it still played out, right? You could have got anywhere from pretty much an 18 to like 35 or 40x, right? If you bought the bottom of these ranges to the top, yeah, you could have made like a 55x hypothetically in theory, but here when you still had a lot of time to be selling off 40x. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. So that is ultimately going to be it. The price action in the very short term is still fairly weak, right? I won't lie to you, it is still very fairly weak. We do see us kind of going sideways right now, but there's just no momentum going up. We went up for what, roughly an hour, right? We had a rejection candle and we're selling off already. So price is still weak, probably going to be heading lower over the next few short weeks. But yeah, that is ultimately it. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.